Some men are remembered not for how long they lived, but for what they did in the few moments no one else could. Edward Henry Ahrens wasn't famous, not until the morning they found him. He was just 22, a private first class in the United States Marine Corps, part of an elite raider battalion during World War II. In August 1942, the Marines were landing on a small island called Tulagi, near Guadalcanal. It was one of the first times America was taking the fight back to Japan in the Pacific. The battle started like most island fights back then, loud, confusing, and brutal. The Japanese attacked hard during the night, trying to push the Marines back into the sea. In that darkness, soldiers got separated. It was the kind of chaos where you couldn't tell who was alive until morning. When the sun finally came up, the Marines began regrouping and clearing what was left of the battlefield. That's when they found Ahrens. He was lying there, badly wounded, barely alive. And around him, they counted 13 Japanese soldiers, all dead. Nobody saw exactly what happened that night. There were no cameras, no witnesses. But from the scene, it was clear. He had fought alone. At some point, his rifle must have jammed or run out of ammunition because he was holding a Japanese sword in his hand. It wasn't his weapon, but he had used it anyway. His commanding officer knelt beside him, trying to stop the bleeding, and that's when Ahrens looked up and said something that would be remembered for generations. He said, "The bastards tried to come over me last night. I guess they didn't know I was a Marine." Not long after that, he died. Ahrens awarded the Navy Cross, one of the highest honors a Marine can receive. Later, a Navy destroyer escort was named after him, the USS Ahrens. His story isn't famous like those of generals or decorated officers, but among Marines, it's the kind of story that gets passed down quietly as a reminder of what it means to stand your ground even when there's no one left beside you. He wasn't superhuman, and he probably wasn't thinking about medals or history that night. He was just a young man doing what he believed he had to do. And sometimes, that's enough to make someone unforgettable.